Have you ever stared at a loading screen, feeling frustrated, and wondered if your internet is simply slow or if something more specific is holding it back? Identifying the true cause of network sluggishness is a critical skill for anyone working with internet infrastructure. Distinguishing between latency-bound and throughput-bound bottlenecks involves understanding the fundamental limitations they representing. A latency-bound bottleneck occurs when the delay in transmitting data, often called ping or round-trip time, is the primary performance constraint. Conversely, a throughput-bound bottleneck happens when the sheer volume of data that can be sent over time, the bandwidth or bits per second, is the limiting factor. The core difference lies in their impact on user experience and the underlying network physics. Latency, measured in milliseconds, is largely determined by the physical distance data travels and the number of hops or network devices it passes through. Think of it as the time it takes for one car to travel from point A to point B even with a wide highway. If the journey is long, the travel time remains significant. Throughput, on the other hand, is about capacity, akin to how many cars can travel on that highway simultaneously. High throughput allows large files to transfer quickly, but if latency is also high, the initial start and stop of each data packet will still feel slow. To diagnose which bottleneck you are facing, you can perform some straightforward tests. For latency, a simple ping test to a remote server will show you the round-trip time. Consistently high ping values, especially when interacting with applications that requiring quick responses like real-time gaming or voice over internet protocol calls, point towards a latency problem. For throughput, a speed test measures the actual data transfer rate between your location and a test server. If you are trying to download large files or stream high-definition video, and these operations are slow despite reasonable latency, then throughput is likely your bottleneck. Understanding the type of bottleneck helps you apply the correct solution. Improving latency often involves optimizing routing paths, using content delivery networks to bring data closer to users, or even considering lower-orbit satellites. Enhancing throughput typically means increasing your internet service provider plan, upgrading network hardware like routers and switches, or employing traffic shaping techniques to prioritize critical data flows. Pinpointing whether your network is struggling with delays or capacity is essential for effective optimization. By understanding these two distinct types of bottlenecks and knowing how to test for them, you gain the power to not just identify a problem, but to precisely address it, leading to a much smoother and more efficient network experience.
If you love understanding how the web works, like, subscribe, and stay connected with us.